the sew along for Madalynne's newest pattern with Simplicity, the 9833 monowire bra and panty. This sew along will be several parts and we'll go over everything from the design of the 9833 to finding your size. We'll briefly go over fits, fabrics, trims, and all sewing steps. Now, before we get into all of that, I first want to start off by saying that the 9833 is definitely an advanced sewing project. Now, my first sewing project, it was a fully lined, boned, strapless dress with a bubble hem, and I did it. So if you are a new bra maker and this is one of your first bra making projects, might be even your first, and you are up for the challenge, you do you. I will be your biggest cheerleader. But if you would like to get a little bit more foundational bra making skills, I highly recommend taking Madalynne's Intro to Sewing Lingerie virtual course on Madalynne.com. I also want to go over what Madalynne is and what we offer here out of this super cool studio in Philadelphia. So Madalynne is a woman-owned, that's me, lingerie company offering DIY lingerie kits. Yes, there's a kit for the Madalynne Simplicity 9833. Bra making workshops, both in person and online. Sew-alongs and tutorials just like this one, as well as ready-made lingerie. What is ready-made lingerie? Ready-made is lingerie that we sew for you. So for almost every style that Madalynne has, we offer a DIY kit or a ready-made version that our small but very mighty team will sew for you according to your measurements. So let's get into the sew along by going over sizing, description, and some great questions that have come up in a chat box that I posted on Instagram. The 9833 is a monowire bra and panty. The bra features a monowire, which is a type of underwire that is drafted from two classic underwires. The 9833 was drafted with a monowire that we had made for the 9833, as well as another Madalynne bra pattern, the galena. So if you've made the galena before, it's a Madalynne pattern, you can use the same monowire for the 9833. But I highly recommend using a monowire from Madalynne for the 9833. The bra also features lace bra cups, a hook and eye closure in the back, as well as adjustable shoulder straps. The biggest challenge, which I love about this pattern, is the quarter foam cups. And the quarter foam cups provide lift as well as additional support to the bra cups. The panty is a cutout panty that comes in a thong or a brief version. What I love about this cutout version, going back to the galena, which is another bra pattern by Madalynne, the cutouts are on the side of the hip area, whereas the cutouts on the 9833 are on the front, which is an area that no matter your weight or your size, it doesn't cause bulging out of your skin. So a lot of people prefer this type of cutout versus the one that's on your hip area, like the galena. The 9833 is available in sizes 28, band sizes 28 through 44, and cup sizes A through J. The cup sizes are group size, so it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. And then the panty is available in sizes extra small to 4X. Now, how do you find your size? And then what if you are outside of that size range? So very easy to find your bra size is that you measure your rib cage. And the measurement that you have for your rib cage is your band measurement. Then you measure your full bust and you subtract your rib cage from your full bust, and each inch equals a cup size. So an example is that, let's say that your rib cage is 30 inches and your full bust is 38 inches. That is 30 subtracted from 38 is 8, which means that you are a GH cup. Now, it's available up to an IJ, which is a 10-inch difference. Now let's just say that you are above that size range, 11, 12 inches, 13 inches, 14 inches. A trick that we do is that we will combine a larger front with a smaller back band. So an example for somebody who measures 44 inches full bust and 30 inches under bust is that we will use the 40GH or 40IJ front cups, front frame with a 30 back band. Depending on your structure, the size of your body, you might have to test out if it's a 42GH or 44GH, but that is a trick that we use a lot. All right, so you found your size that you're gonna make for the 9833. You have your full bust minus your under bust, and you know what size you're going to make. Now, how do you determine what monowire size you are, and how do you make sure that monowire is going to fit you, especially for larger busts? So, if you are purchasing a monowire from Madalynne, which I highly suggest, when you go on to purchase it, in the product description, we have linked to a chart that will tell you what size monowire to make based off of your band measurement as well as your cup measurement. So we've taken the guesswork out of that, no math involved. Now, how do you make sure that that monowire is going to fit you? With any underwire, classic underwire, demi underwire, monowire, a few things to look for when determining if an underwire fits is one, you want to make sure that the underwire is sitting right along your inframammary fold, which is the point where the breast tissue comes away from the chest wall. So you can take that monowire, put it up to your chest, wearing a bra or not wearing a bra, and you can look at where it is hitting on that fold. It might take a little bit of leg work, you might need a helper to do it, but that is the best way to determine if the monowire is fitting you. Another way is to make the 9833, wear it, put it on, and you can see where it is sitting on your chest wall. Now, some questions that have come up that are so great, and I'm so glad people were honest and asked these, is that first question was, is the 9833 based off of US sizing or UK sizing or France sizing or Australian sizing? So the 9833 is based off of US sizing. So if you are based in the UK or you wear a UK brand or you're used to wearing a different country's sizing system for lingerie, I highly suggest going on and finding a converter. It's really easy. Just Google lingerie cup size converter and it'll show you how to convert the sizes from US sizing to UK sizing, France sizing, Australia sizing, whatever sizing system that you use. Another question that came up is a monowire hard to fit? So a monowire is not hard to fit, no harder than a classic underwire, no harder than a demi underwire, or any type of underwire. The thing is that every single manufacturer or wherever you get a monowire varies. So it's just like buying jeans. With every store that you go to, you might wear a different size. So it's so important that wherever you buy your underwires, your monowire, that you check their size chart when determining your size and what size you're going to purchase. Another thing that I want to point out about a monowire, and this might come up a little bit later after you've made your 9833, is that a monowire is a straight piece of hardware and your body is curved. So after making your 9833, you might actually have to bend it in order for it to bend to the curve of your body. Do you need to use a monowire for the 9833? With any underwire bra, including the 9833 monowire bra, you do not have to insert the underwire. You can sew the entire thing and then just not insert the underwire. The thing that you have to keep in mind is that an underwire anchors a bra to your chest wall. So if you don't have the underwire in there, there's going to be less support and the bra might lift away from your body. Another question was techniques that I haven't used. So if you are familiar with Madalynne's sewing patterns, The 9833 is based off of the Galena bra, but it takes it one step further with some new techniques. The biggest one being the quarter foam cups, which help provide lift and support for the bra cups. It really does a fantastic job to add additional support, almost the same way that a power bar would. Last question, and this does not relate to the 9833, is that where do these numbers come from? Actually, Simplicity comes up with the numbers, so I don't come up with the numbers, and when a pattern first comes out, it takes me a while to get used to the numbers and to say it, which is why when we have a ready-made version, we always name it something different. So the 9833 is a DIY, and then the Magritte is the ready-made version. So I hope that this helped clear some things up about the 9833 pattern. If you have any questions regarding fits, what size, pop them in the comments below or send an email to hello@madalynne.com.